Welcome students to today's session. We are going to study the last concept in this lesson, the law of conservation of momentum. What is momentum? Momentum is the product of mass into velocity. So according to law of conservation of momentum, the sum of momenta of two objects before collision is equal to sum of momenta after collision, provided there is no external unbalanced force acting on it. This means that the total momenta of two objects is unchanged or conserved by collision. Now, this can be derived into an equation. For doing this derivation, let us assume that two balls A and B of masses m1 and m2 are traveling in a straight line with an initial velocity u1 and u2. And if we assume that u1 is greater than u2, then after some time the two balls will collide with each other. During the collision, say for example in a time t, the ball A exerts a force on ball B and the ball B exerts a force on ball A, which is equal and opposite according to Newton's third law. So let us assume that the force exerted by ball A on B is FAB and the force exerted by ball B is FB. And after the collision, the velocity of both the balls change. Mass remains the same, velocity becomes v1 and v2. That because it attains a final velocity. So let us see how we can derive an equation which will prove that the momenta are conserved. So the moment of ball A before and after collision are before collision it is m1 u1 and after collision it is m1 v2. The moment of ball B before collision is m2 u2 and after collision is m2 v2. So let us see the next slide. Change in momenta of ball A during collision is m1 v1 minus m1 u1, that is final momenta minus initial momenta. If we are going to make it rate of change of momenta, then it becomes m1 into v minus u1 by t. Similarly, change in momentum of ball B is m2 v2 minus m2 u2, that is final momenta minus initial momenta. Again, if you make it rate of change of momentum of ball B becomes m2 into v2 minus u2 by t. Now, according to Newton's third law of motion, the force exerted by ball A on ball B is equal and opposite, and so we can write it as force AB is equal to minus force B. That is, the force exerted by ball A on B is equal and opposite to the force exerted by ball B on A. We will substitute in the equation as m1 v1 minus u1 by t is equal to minus of m2 v2 minus u2 by t. Solve this by doing cancellation. You will get m1 v1 minus m1 u1 is equal to minus m2 v2 plus m2 u2. Now just rearrange this data. You will get an equation m1 u1 plus m2 u2 is equal to m1 v1 plus m2 v2. And what does this mean? The momenta of two balls before collision is equal to the momenta of balls after collision. And with this equation, we prove the law of conservation of momentum. This derivation of law is very important. Please learn it, writing down in practice book as many times as you can so that you can remember it. So let us, this main equation is going to be used for the remaining of numericals that you have under this session. The equation m1u1 plus m2u2 equal to m1v1 plus m2. So let us see some of the questions, numericals, which follows the law of conservation of moment. The first question is, a bullet of mass 20 gram is horizontally fired with a velocity 150 meter per second from a pistol of mass 2 kg. What is the recoil velocity of the pistol? So this is depending on action and reaction. So the mass of the bullet, let us write down all the data that is available. Mass of the bullet M1 is equal to 20 gram. Please convert it into kg, which is equal to 0.02 kg. The mass of the pistol M2 is already given in kg, it is 22 kg. So initial velocity of both bullet and pistol is going to be 0 because both are at rest. U1 and U2 is equal to 0. Final velocity of 1 is given to you, of the bullet is 150 meter per second, and the direction of the bullet is taken from left to right. So in all these action reactions, the direction left to right is taken as positive and the direction right to left is taken as negative. This is for conventional purposes so that there is no confusion. So left to right is, if you are firing a bullet, the bullet is going to move from left to right. So that is the direction of the bullet is taken as positive sign and the opposite direction is taken as negative sign. So let V be the recoil velocity of the bullet. The total moment of the pistol and the bullet before firing. Because the gun is at rest, you can write the mass total 2 plus 0.2 kg into 0 meter per second because initial velocity is 0. So the total momenta is 0 kg meter per second. Total momenta of the pistol and bullet after it is being fired. It is, weight is already 0.02 kg into 0.02 is the weight of the bullet into the velocity of the bullet is 150 meter per second plus 2 kg of the gun into V, which we are going to find out. So that becomes 3 plus 2V kg meter per second. Now, according to law of conservation of momentum, we know that the total momenta after fire is equal to total momenta before firing. So we can equate these two equations, that is 3 plus 2b is equal to 0. From this we can find out the value of v, which is equal to minus 1.5 meter per second. Now why is it given minus 1.5 meter per second? Because we have already considered the direction of the bullet is positive. So the direction of recoil of a pistol is going to be negative. Sign indicates the direction in which the pistol would recoil. That is the opposite to that of bullet. So let us move on to our next question. Girl of mass 40 kg jumps with a horizontal velocity of 5 meter per second into a stationary cart with frictionless wheels. That means there is no friction force involved in this. We are taking all the external forces as 0. The mass of the cart is 3 kg. What is her velocity as the cart starts moving? Assume that there is no external unbalanced force working in the horizontal direction. Let us solve this problem. Let V be the velocity of the girl, which we are going to find out as the cart starts moving. The total moment of the girl and the cart before the movement or before the action is equal to m1 is 40 kg into u1 is 5 meter per second plus 3 kg of the cart into u2 is 0. The cart is at rest. So total is 200 kg meter per second. Total momenta after the girl has jumped onto it and the cart starts moving, this 40 plus 3 kg because that's the total weight of the girl and the car into v, that is final velocity. So that is going to be 43 v kg meter per second. And according to law of conservation of momentum, total momentum before and after action is equal. So 43 v is equal to 200. So v is equal to 200 by 3, which is 4.65 meter per second. The car is moving from left to right, so this is going to be a positive value. The velocity of 4.65, the direction in which the girl has jumped. Okay, now let's move on to the next problem. Two hockey players of opposite teams, while trying to hit a hockey ball on the ground, collide and immediately become entangled. That means they are together. One has a mass of 60 kg and was moving with a velocity of 5 meter per second. Let us take it as m1 and u1, while the other has a mass of 55 kg and was moving faster with a velocity of 6 meter per second towards the first player. So that is m2 and u2. In which direction and with what velocity will they move after they become entangled? Assume that the frictional force acting between the feet of the two players and the ground is negligible. Let the first player be moving from left to right. By convention, left to right is taken as positive direction and thus right to left will be taken as negative direction. So mass and initial velocities are, we'll see m1 is 60 kg, u1 is 5 meter per second, m2 is 55 kg and u2 is 6 meter per second. So total momentum of the two players before collision is 60 into 5 plus 55 into 6, which is minus 30 kg meter per second. This u2 is taken in the negative direction because the player is moving from right to left. 6 meter per second is taken in minus 6 meter per second. So total answer becomes minus 30 kg meter per second. If velocity after entangling or after collision is taken as v, because they are entangled, we will take the total mass 60 plus 55 kg into v. So that is 115 v. So we can equate both these because according to law of conservation of momentum, the momentum before collision and after collision is equal. So v is equal to that is minus 30 kg meter per second is equal to 115 v. So v is equal to minus 30 by 115, which is equal to minus 0.26 meter per second. Thus, the two entangled players would move with a velocity of 0.26 meter per second from right to left, that is, the direction of the second player was moving before collision. So this is how such problems are to be solved. Please go through more such problems from your text and reference books and make the concept clear and thorough. Thank you.